Beep beep, welcome to the court of the Edijester. I hope that you are well. It's a glorious morning here in sunny Manchester. Which makes a change, but it's still a bit chilly, innit? I'm damned if I'm closing the windows. I'm not giving up now. I've opened them now. They're staying open until bloody October. Right, now. We're in the world of the artist. Piss artist. We're in the world of art today, all right? So we're going to art. Now, I expect art to be kooky and cranky and funny and ridiculous and pushing boundaries. That's the whole point of art. But are they actually pushing boundaries? There's a wonderful, wonderful speech given by Camille Paglia where she talks about art and how art is no longer transgressive. It hasn't been transgressive since the 1980s. The blip that she calls Maplethorpe, for those in the know, you'll know what I'm talking about, which was his work with the heavy leather underground gay scene, which was rather marvellous but terribly transgressive. She says that art, and the thing is, we've got these lunatics that are in charge of the arts now, right? So people in the arts are all running around terrified because you've got the nutters at the top of the arts, all these, queer theorists and social constructionists. They're all the usual nutters that you'd expect to meet. So I came across this article in the Telegraph and I thought it was interesting enough to want to share it with you. Exhibition displays trans curators' amputated breasts in a jar. Have we hit rock bottom? Right? Have we hit rock bottom? See, it would be all right, wouldn't it? You remember years ago, we had Piss Christ, didn't we? Do you remember? Where it was just a statue of not a statue, a crucifix in a jar of a man's urine. And before that, we had things like Unmade Bed by Tracy M&M's, whatever her name was. Oh. Right? Now we've got tits in a jar. Right? Tits in a jar. An exhibition on physical beauty has displayed its transgender curators' surgically removed breasts in a jar. So a mentally ill woman who took her breasts off has put them in a jar for you to have a look at. I bet they're clamouring to get tickets. Terrible. I shouldn't laugh. It's called the Cult Beauty Show, and it's at the Welcome Collection in London. I think the Welcome Collection are just a bunch of nutters, aren't they? You can tell me in the comments. It seeks to explore aesthetics beyond binaries of beautiful or ugly. But what's that got to do with a pair of tits in a jar? I don't understand. See, artists challenging us. This is challenging us. This is showing off with your nonsense. Trigger a display about transness. Oh, really? What it should say is a display about the mutilation of the mentally ill and children. That's what it should really say. Which charts the community Transtits. Includes the breasts of E.J. Scott, a transgender man. No, it includes the breasts of a woman who was so ill she took her breasts off for no reason. That's what it is. That's what this show is. Come and see the people who've mutilated themselves. Yeah, we've got a woman here who's cut her leg off. And by the way, there's the Elephant Man over there. Have you heard of it? And Sarah Bjartman, right? This is no different than the Victorian freak shows. No different, right? Come on, come and see the bearded lady. There's a man here with two arses, one on his face and one on his arse. That's what it is. It's exactly the same. Trigger warnings for visitors entering the exhibit tell them to expect nudity, images of surgery and human tissue. Who'd go to that? A bunch of the in crowd, right? And there they are sat around the table at breakfast going, yeah, and drinking their pumpkin spice lattes, and their Virgin Bloody Marys and eating their quail's eggs stuffed up the ass of a chicken with asparagus, right? They were, oh, good morning, oh yeah, it's all lovely, it's all marvellous. What are you doing today? Well, today I'm going to see an exhibition about transness and the removal of breasts. Today I'm going to go and support the celebration of mental illness. Imagine if we just were to be real about it. I'm sat at the next table. How you doing? Is that right? Are you off to see a show about mental illness? Yes, that's right. Yes. Have you had the quail's eggs with the chicken? Nutters, right? Scott explains in a caption that a cis gaze, you sick, twisted idiot, falling on the breast tissue will inevitably try to piece a body and the person back together. That's me, right? So she said a cis gaze. So I'm a cis gaze and I'm a cis gay. Right, according to them, a cis gay and a cis gays, right? So I'm going to have a look at these breasts and go, where's the rest of this woman? Where's the rest? Excuse me, curator, where's the rest of this woman? Her legs are on the second floor. Right, thank you. Where's the rest of this woman? So I will inevitably try to piece a body and the person back together. What? The fact that somebody's harming their body because they're mentally ill and they're doing so for no medical reason whatsoever is going to make my cis gays go, where's the rest of this woman? These people are utterly sick. This isn't art. This is not art. This is political, hardcore propaganda from the mad left. Right? That's what it is. Okay? She's so far over there on the platform of left that the dildo arse bum of death that's stuck on the marble wall at the end is coming out of her mouth. That's how far gone she is. Nut job. Right, so it says here that I will inevitably try to piece a body and the person back together. I'm trying to do that, yep. But adds that this is wrong because body modification is the radical pursuit of pleasure is about body autonomy. This is the female version of the castration club. So I want to hurt myself because it's so pleasurable. Oh, okay, great. Okay. Can you explain that a bit further? Well, I'm thinking that breast removal will be something that would be painful and therefore I can take pleasure from it. Okay, right. Okay, call ambulance. Now I want you to stay calm. I've got a jacket I need to put on you. What's happening? Will there be quail's eggs and chickens? Scott adds that curating and displaying objects relating to transgenderism helps to prove the historical existence of trans forebears or transcestors. We've reached peak trans lunacy, haven't we? Haven't we? Listen, I ain't gonna believe a thing that you say, right? Her name's Scott, and it was Scott or whatever she calls herself. Is it a she? Yeah, it looks like a she to me. Right, so Scott, she's saying to me, and this, of course, which displaying all of this surgical transcestors and the history of transgenderism, and I'm there going, yeah, I'm sorry. What does that have to do with two tits in a jar? I should laugh. I can't help myself. We're not only halting the erasure of transestry. There is no transestry, you bloody idiot. It's been around 5 minutes. We're literally saving ourselves. Are you? What, in jars? Tits to the left of me, fatties to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Collecting is connecting. It bonds us with each other today and with our transcestors tomorrow. Does it? Right? So, 100 years from now, somebody's going to go, I've just been to an exhibition, there was a couple of tits in a jar. Anybody know why? I'd ask somebody else, they'll be more abreast of the movement. Stop it. Right. The Wellcome Collection is funded by the Wellcome Trust. I think aren't they like, hard left nutters, right? Wellcome Trust, a charitable organisation founded by Sir Henry Wellcome, a pharmaceutical magnate, to display medical collections. Right, so this is it, the medicalisation of the body. They think it's all about medical. It's not medical, you're mental. That's what you're What do I get? Yeah, we're very pleased to announce the latest transgressive artist who will come and display what it means to be a transcestor, and in order to sacrifice parts of the body to help with transcestory. Here we have her tits in a jar. Honest to God, I give up. What's it about? Go read the article. It's just insane. Oh, Fruit Loops. Yeah, it is. We're coming to take you away. Ha ha, hee hoo. So there we go. That's nice to start us off today. A couple of tits in a jar. That's made my day. I'll see you later, folks, all right? Have a good one. Put a nice shirt on, go out. It's sunny. And become a warrior teacher. Sick of asking you. Bye, peeps.